We have seen out of the 5 workflows, we have seen 3 things. One is how to get the data, how to transform it, and how to load it. Now let us come back to this file 01 transaction data. We are going to create some reports. Before creating a report, I recommend better to arrange the pages first. Because after creating a report, if you arrange the page setup, your page may get collapsed. Better to arrange the page setup first. So place the cursor on some empty area. Okay, so place the cursor on some empty area. Go to the visualization. Below the visualization, second option available here, format your report page. So we are going to rearrange our page now. So go to the format your report page. So place the cursor on some empty area. Go to format your report page. Page information. Page information. There are various options available under this format your page. Page information, canvas settings, canvas background. Let us explore one by one. First let us go with the page information. Expand the page information. It's asking what could be the name of the page. So let us give some meaningful name for this page. And you can ask me, is it required to name the page? We have to go to format and we have to go to page information and name it. Can I name it straight away here like Excel? Of course you can do it. Like Excel, you can make a right click and you can rename it, or double click and you can rename the page also. That's very simple. It's not required. You have to follow this method. You can rename it straight away here also. So let me give a name. For example, let us give a name called as home. This is my home page. This is going to be my first page. This is going to be my home page. So I'm giving a name for it, home. And allow use as tooltip. Allow Q&A. Very powerful. Even I can say a magical feature available in Power BI. Magical feature. So, but unfortunately today we are not going to see it. We will see this tomorrow. Because to know allow use tooltip, to know Q&A, first we have to be aware of it. What is tooltip, what is Q&A? Later we will apply this. Before that we should have created some report. So we will explore this feature tomorrow, not today. So let me close this page information. Canvas settings. What is this canvas settings? This area we call it as canvas. That canvas size, page size. So let me go to the canvas settings. I think you would have been aware of it. The worldwide, they have standardized it. Worldwide, the screen size is always 16:9. Worldwide, not only your laptop. Even this TV screen is 16:9. My laptop screen is 16:9. Even if I open a PowerPoint, let me open a Microsoft PowerPoint here. Everything in the world, if you run the slideshow in PowerPoint, that's also 16:9. Worldwide, they have standardized it. For example, I'll open a PowerPoint presentation and I'll go to the design tab under PowerPoint. You can see the slide size. Under the slide size, you can see the slide size is also 16:9. So worldwide, they have standardized it. But if you don't want this size, if you want to resize it, then you can go to the type. Under type, you can change your size here. 4:3, letter, tooltip, custom. You can arrange your page sizes here. This is for specifically for your page size. Canvas settings, canvas size. I recommend to go with 16:9. We will go with 16:9. If you don't want this custom, you can change your size, height and width. You can increase it and decrease it. But as of now, I will tell you when we can use this. As of now, I will go with 16:9. Alignment. We have 2 types of alignment, top alignment, middle alignment. But this alignment will not get affected here. This alignment will get affected when you publish it. When you publish the report on your screen, where the report should appear, whether on the top of the screen or on the middle of the screen. This is for publishing. So I recommend to go with the top alignment. Canvas background. Suppose I need some color or some, maybe your company logo, company name or company vehicle type or anything. I want to display it on the background of my page. So let us go to the canvas background. Color. So for example, I'll put some color here. Let me select some color. But when I select the color, unfortunately, I'm not getting the color on the background. The reason is the transparency. After selecting the color, the transparency is 100%. Change the transparency to 0%. So that now you will get that color on the background. So if you want the color on the background of your page, then we can go to the canvas and you have to give a color here. So you have to reduce the transparency to 0. Then only you will get a color on the background. As per your template, which color you prefer? Any idea? Gray. Then, but one small information here is all the visual in Power BI. All the visual in Power BI, by default the color will be white. By default the color will be white as per Power BI. But if you want your company color to be maintained for all the visuals, you have to switch off that background. I will tell you how to do that. Okay. Now, if you want your company gray color or something, you can go here and you can apply the gray color also as the background. Or suppose I don't want the color. Can I get a company logo or can I get some pictures or something on the background? Yes. Go to the image on the bottom, browse, and you can select some images. For example, assume I want to put your logo. I want your company logo to be displayed on the background of your chart. Yes. Background of the page. I inserted the logo. Whether the logo should be on the full screen, stretch, or fill. I believe most of the corporates or company doesn't prefer the logo on the background. Normally, they will place the logo either on the top or bottom or right, somewhere else. Where do you place it, your logos? Normally, company at the top? Top right. Okay, very good. Then I recommend not to do this. So I will place the logo on the top right. Now I will reset this to back it to default. So I reset back to default here. So this canvas background, I don't want it. I reset it as normal one. This is canvas background. You have one more background, that is wallpaper. Wallpaper. So wallpaper, you can see the color. And I can put a color here. Background color. Could you tell me what is the difference between the canvas background and wallpaper? Is both are same? Very good. Within the margin is canvas, pages, wallpaper is entire screen. Entire screen, if you want a background, you have to go for wallpaper. Within the margin means then you have to go for canvas background. Okay. But now you want a gray color, white color, you prefer. Since I want to show it on the screen for a better visibility, I make it as white. So I'm giving it as white here. As of now, I'm restoring with the default. I'm making it as white. Right? Now, filter pane and filter card. What is this filter pane and filter card? You can see before the left-hand side of the visualization, there is a filter. This is called as filter pane and filter card. After publishing a report, assume this report, I am going to publish it. When I publish the report, even my user can use this filter. User can use, or you can protect it also. I don't want my user to filter my data. They can see only the data, they cannot filter it, means you can hide it. That is a method available. But when you are presenting this, when your other user is using it, they can give a color and formatting for this. I can give different colors and format and background using this filter pane and filter card. This filter pane and filter card, that colors and background formatting for this card. This one. Suppose I don't want a black color, I want some other color. You can see it's changing here. This color is changing here. So this is only about the formatting of the filter pane and filter card. Formatting of the filter pane and filter card. I will go with the black. Here, go to filter pane. The bottom you can see the colors. Text colors. For the text colors. But I think filter, I don't recommend to give a color. I will go with the black itself. So this is about the filter pane and filter cards. We will see cards, what is the cards and what is the usage. We will see that. This is only about the formatting the filter pane and filter card. Nothing to do with the data and reports. This is only about the format. Right. To be precise, what I did under this format is I did only one thing, that is the page name. Only the page name I have changed it. Page information, and we have given some name for it. That's the only change we made it here. Now, let us do some small designing work and then we'll create some reports. As I told, I want your company logo to be on the right hand side of your page. I want the company logo to be inserted. Latest version, we have two options available. Old version, we have only one. If you are using the November version, of Power BI, you can see under the visualization, under the build visual, the last row, from the last row, I think 1, 2, 3, 4th option available here, image. So this is for the November version. November, even October, you don't have this option. If you are using October month also, you don't have this option. Very recently, they have added this as a part of the visual. Because based on the change, you can change your visual picture also can be changed based on the slicer or something. In November month, they have added it. But if you are using the old version, maybe the October or some other, unfortunately, this image may not be available. So what has to be done? Go to Insert button, Insert tab. Under the Insert tab, you can see the image is available. Old version, go to Insert Image and you can select the image and you can insert the image straight away. Who are all using the October version, who are all using the old version, straight away you can insert the image. But the November version, latest version, we have some extra steps to be done. Because they have made this image dynamically, we have to do some extra step here. Who are all using November version, go to Insert, Image. Remember one thing, you can insert an image, that's all. You can insert an image. You cannot change the, you cannot crop the image, you cannot modify the image, you can only insert the image. Insert image, right hand side, you can see format image, insert image. After inserting an image, I have inserted image. After inserting an image, a box was inserted here where we can see format image is appearing here. Go to the format image, style. Go to the format image, expand the style, image. And I go to the bottom, image, browse. Format image, image, style, image, browse. And browse that image. You have to browse the image and you have to insert the image. Browse. So let me click on this browse and I select your logo. Yes. You can adjust the size, increase or decrease the size. That's it. You cannot crop it, brightness, contrast. Nothing can be done. You can adjust the height and width and you can increase the size here. That's all. Your logo is appearing on the right side of my visual, right side of the page. I repeat the entire process one more time. Go to Insert, Image, or go to the Build Visual, Image. Anyone, both are similar. Insert an image. After inserting an image, right hand side, Format Image, Styles, Image, Browse. Format image, styles, browse and select the image. And I place it on the right side. Now, let us insert a title. By inserting a title, I want, as you indicated, your company font has to be installed here. Unfortunately, by default, Power BI doesn't have your company font. Let me check that. Go to the Insert tab again. Go to the Insert tab. There is a text box available here. Yes. Drag. You can drag normally. If you are finding very difficult to drag, there will be a 3 dot. Go to the 3 dot and drag it. That will be easier. There will be 3 dot on top of your image. Just use the 3 dot and drag it. Normal dragging. So go to insert, text box. Just watch here, insert text box. When I click inside the text box, I am getting some font called as Siogoe UI. It's going showing some font. I don't want the font. I want to change the font. Yes, you can see there is a drop down available where we can change our font. Unfortunately, your company font will not be available. Your company font will not be available here. You cannot change your company font here. If you have some other specific font, for example, some companies they use Calibri, some companies they use Cambria, you can do this. But unfortunately, your company font is not available. So no other go. You have to follow some steps to do this. You have to do it only once. Only once is enough. No need for doing it every time. Do it once, then import it to other visuals. Other report, no need for doing it. Do it only once in your lifetime. That's all. Now, I will delete this text box. To check whether your font is available, I inserted it. Unfortunately, your company font is not there. So I will remove this. I cannot get your company font. I think your company font is Daimler CS. But unfortunately, I don't have the company font. But I'm going to use some other font like Aptos. This font is also not available in Power BI. I will bring Aptos. You can bring the your company font. Since I am an external person, I cannot use your company font. So I can use another font. There is another font, new font available in Microsoft called as Aptos. I'm going to use this Aptos. You will use Daimler CS. But you have to follow some steps. Step number 1. Please do follow the steps. If you have any questions, queries, stop me, ask me there itself. Step number 1. If you have standard font, it's very easy. Since your company doesn't have the standard fonts, you have to do this. Go to the View tab. Go to the View tab. Step number 1. Go to the View tab. There is an arrow mark available next to the View tab. Themes. On the View tab, the first option called as Themes. Click on the Themes. Select the View tab. Under View tabs, go to the Themes. Under Themes, scroll down further. There is an option called as Customize Current Themes. View tab. Click on the arrow mark of the View tab. Under the arrow mark, you can see the Customize Current Themes. Please select that Customize Current Themes. View, arrow mark, Customize Current Themes. It will open a dialog box. On the dialog box, left hand side, name, text, visual, page, filter pane. Color means the color of the chart. Default, what is the color of the chart you want it for the first chart, second chart, third chart. That customize, we'll do it later. First, the reason I came here to bring your company font. So go to the text. Go to the text. Under text, 4 options is available. General, title, card, KPI, tab header. All the 4 areas. All the 4 areas. Change it to any font. Any particular font. Change it to any font. Because your company font is not available. If your company font is available, straight away you can select your company font here. Automatically all your visual will be available based on your company font. But unfortunately, your company font is not available. So let me select some other font. For example, I will go with the Arial. All the 4. Please be careful. All the 4. General Arial. Please change it. There is something din or something. Please change it. Arial. Don't change the font size. Don't change the font color. Because the font size and font color may change from visual to visual. Don't change it. Only the font name has to be changed. All the 4 areas. General, I made as Arial. Title, Arial. Card, KPI, some font. Arial. Tab headers, Arial. All the 4 areas, I changed the same font family. Same font. You can have any font family. Your wish. It's not required. You have to change it as Arial. You can change it to any font. But don't have the default font. Change it to some other font. Okay. First step. First step.
Font size is different, sir.
Font size, don't change it. It should be different. It should be different. Because visual wise, it will change. Title will have a different font size. Tab header will have a different. It should be different. So don't change it. So font size and font color, don't change it. Change only the font family. I think I changed it. First step is over. Apply. Click on apply. First step, apply is done. Step number 2. Second step, we have created a themes, we have applied the themes. Now we have to save this theme. Go to the same view tab, go to the same arrow mark here, go to the view tab, click on the arrow mark, save current theme. If that save current theme is graded out, it is deactivated, means you didn't create any themes, you didn't customize the themes, you would have not changed that font names or something. That's why this current theme may not be, save current theme may not be activated. If it is activated, I made some changes. So save current theme, it is asking for a name, your wish. You can give any name and you can save anywhere as you wish. As you wish, you can save it anywhere. Let me save it in the same folder where I have downloaded the file today. Or you can save it anywhere, your wish. I will save it in your company name itself. Daimler font theme. Okay. Save current theme and give a name. It will be saved as the JSON, Java, JSON file. No worries. It has to be saved as JSON file only. It has to be saved as JSON file. Don't change it. Change only give only the file name. Save it. Give only the file name. Save it. Step number 2. First step, we are gone to view, customize current theme. We have selected the font, applied it. Second step, we have saved it. Third step, come out of Power BI. I will minimize this Power BI. Go to the folder where we have saved that file, the Daimler font theme. I have saved that file in a particular folder, some folder, whichever the folder. I saved it in some folder. I'll go to that folder. I think you should find it. If you are not able to find it, the recent file will be available. If you click on the home, the recently opened file will be there. So I have saved this file. This is my file, Daimler font themes. Right click on the file. Right click on the file. This is step number 3. Right click on the file. If you are using the latest version of Windows, there is an option called as Edit in Notepad. If you are using old version of Windows, then you have to go to Open with Notepad. Latest version, right click, Edit in Notepad. Old version means Open with Notepad. Both are same. Open with Notepad or right click, Edit in Notepad. Both are same. Both will open in Notepad. Both will open in Notepad. Right click, Edit in Notepad. JSON file. It will be JSON. Right click, Edit in Notepad. Right click, Edit in Notepad. No problem. Edit in Notepad. Now the Notepad is open. Forget about some coding. There will be some coding, bigger coding, 4 lines, 2 lines, 1 lines. Forget anything. Wherever the font name Arial is available, wherever the font Arial is available, you have to replace with your company font. Spelling should be correct. Space means you have to give a space. Be careful. Don't change the double quotes and other things. Instead of Arial, rename it to some other font. Your font. Daimler space Daimler space CS. Correct? C is capital or smaller? CS. Or I will make it as, I don't have your company font, that's why I am using this Aptos. You can use your company font. I am using Aptos. Wherever Arial is available, I am replacing with Aptos. All the 4 areas I am replacing with Aptos. All the 4 areas. Because in 4 areas we have changed our font names. Correct? All the 4 areas you have to change your font name. Instead of Aptos, instead of Arial, I am renaming it as Aptos. I think you should give it as Daimler C space CS, Daimler space CS in 4 areas. 4 areas. Okay. Done. Last and final step now. Last and final step. Close this text file. Save, of course. It has to be saved and closed, and while closing also you can save it. Please save the file and close it. Save the file and close it. Now watch here. This is going to be the last and final step. Last and final step. Open Power BI. Come back to Power BI. Last step. View. Save and close it. Please save and close that notepad. Save and close the notepad. Come to Power BI now. Come to Power BI now. View. Go to View. Themes. Click on the arrow mark of the themes. Browse for themes. Browse for themes. Click on the arrow mark and go to Browse for themes. Browse for themes. Select that theme which we have saved it. Click on the arrow mark, themes, browse for themes, select that file which we have saved it. The Daimler font themes. That's all. Open it. Select that file and open it. That's all. File will be added successfully. File successfully added. How do I know that my font is added successfully? Let us insert a text box and check. Insert text box. Click inside the text box. Your company font should be there. Up toss, you will be getting Daimler CS font. Yes, it should be there. If you don't, there is a spelling mistake. Daimler CS, you would have made some mistake. You would have not saved it properly. I will go. Colon. Double quotes. By default, it will come with the double quotes. You have to change the name. Instead of the Arial, put it. Double quotes should be there. Yes. Yes. Who is not getting? Check. On the library. No, the saved one. After all the four. All the four. I told you to make the insert the text box. Insert text box. Click inside. Given it only 3 edges. Customize text. Change some font. Some font. Variant. Title. Change someone. No, no, change someone. Change it. Change it to variant. Change it to variant. Change it to variant. Okay. Now go to the most button. Click on the arrow. Save. Give some name. Some other name. Save. Now image. Text box. Yes. Please. I'm constantly saying if you have any doubts, question, ask me, I can repeat it. Instead of you discussing, that's why it's lagging. Some people are making mistake, version wise it's changing. So any doubts, ask me, I can repeat it any number of times. Okay. So I have inserted the title, and please do remember one important thing: when you insert a text box like this, you should not get a gray image at the right side. You should not get this gray. If you are getting the gray, that means your height and width is not appropriate. Either you have to increase height or width if you are getting the gray at the end. So the gray is appearing here, that means I have to increase the height or width. Let me increase the width. Yes. So we have inserted a title, we have inserted your logo. Yes. Done. Your wish, sir. I have given some title. It's not required, you have to give the same title, your own title. Font size, sir. Just now we did it. Insert the text and type to the title. That's all. Insert a text and type it, sir. That's all. I give a big font size. Your font size increase. Well, change it to something. 30, 40. Done? Everyone? Yes, please. Actually, our pace is very slow. We have to increase our pace. Try to come. I think we should have started reporting before the break. Still, we didn't start reporting. We didn't start any reports. So, try to cope up as much as possible. Yes. I have typed. While selecting, I typed 28 sizes. That's your wish. Your template, you decide what should be the font size for your title. I want to see it in a bigger screen. That's why I given 28. Your wish. Okay. Let me insert a. Yes, please. Let me insert a line. I want to draw a line here. Small line has to be inserted. Insert. So please follow with me. Every topic I'm repeating at least twice or thrice. Please follow with me. If you have doubts, stop me, ask me there itself. So go to insert, shape. Even I'm drawing on the screen and I'm showing it. So go to insert, under insert, shape, under shape, I'm selecting this basic shape. Insert, shape, basic shape, I selected the line. I'm selecting the line. So let me click this line. A line is inserted. I'm placing the line maybe below my title. Increase the width of the line. I want this line on my full page. So I'm increasing the width of the line. Can I change the size of the line? Size means the thickness of the line. Can I change the color of the line? Yes. I increased the width and I select the line. Go to format shape. Go to the right hand side, you can see the format shape. If format shape is not available, that means you didn't select the line. Your cursor is out of the line. So you should have selected the line shape. Format shape. Style. Go to format shape, style. Fill color. Don't change the fill color. When can you use the fill color? Suppose I have drawn a rectangle. Inside a rectangle, I want to fill a color. I have drawn a circle. Inside a circle, I want to fill a color. Then we can go to this fill color. But this is not a circle or a shape. It's just a line. So don't go to the fill color. Go to the border color. Border. Style. Under style, you can see border. Under border, color. What's the color of that line? What is the size? Size is the thickness, width. Maybe I'll make it as 2 or 3 or 4 pixels. Color. Color is your wish. Just told I am putting a gray color or white color or dark color, whatever the color you want. Select the line. Format your shape. Shape. Style. Border. Color of the border and the thickness of the border. Okay. First time we are going to insert a visual. That's the reason I marked it on the screen itself. Okay. For the first time, we are going to insert a visual. Now, for an example, I want to create a visual here, which should show me not a chart or anything, just I want to display what is my total net profit. I want to display what is my net profit. So to display a net profit, which could be just a display, not a chart or something. Just I want to display what is net profit, what is the value of my net profit. For this, the best visual to display a single value, the best visual for the single value is card. There is a visual called as card. 99% that card should be visible on your visual. Where can I find it? Place the cursor on some empty area. Place the cursor on some empty area and go to the build visual. Under build visual, you should see a card. But if you are seeing a card with a thunderbolt, there is a card with a thunderbolt, new version. Old version, you may not get it. New version, card with a thunderbolt, don't use this. This is a new card created in November month. Unfortunately, who are all using the October or earlier version, you may not see this card. You should not get the card with thunderbolt. There should be a card, just 1, 2, 3. That should be a card. Unfortunately, in my system, it's not there. If it is there, I can utilize it. It is not there. Somewhere else, it's hidden. No problem. I want that card. I want that card. 1, 2, 3. It should display 1, 2, 3 card, not this card. This card is with Thunderbolt. This card we are not going to use it. This card will not work properly now. So if that card is available, utilize it. If the card is not available, no problem. Go to the 3 dot here. On the bottom, click on the 3 dot. Restore default visual. Somewhere else my default visual was removed. Somewhere else. Due to some version update. In October to November version update, it was removed. Maybe in November month you will not get this. So restore default visual. Click on the restore default visual. It will ask for the confirmation. Do you want to restore all your default visual? Yes, I want it back again. Okay. Now you should get that card visual. Yes. It should be available here. 1, 2, 3. Maybe in my system it's in row number 5 first. I don't know about your system. It may be row number 4, 3, 2. Got it? Everyone? Yes. Click on this. Click on this card. Click on this card. Just to click it. Click on this card. We have clicked on the card. Please do this. Please follow me parallelly. Please do this. Follow me parallelly. If you have any doubts, stop me. Ask me there itself. I inserted a card because we are going to start with a simple visual. Gradually, we'll go to the next visual updated of new visuals. So I clicked on the card. The card is inserted here. In this card, I want to display the net profit. What is my net profit? To do this, we have 3 methods, 3 possible methods. Method number 1. There is a net profit available here. Drag this net profit and drop it to the card area. Method number 1. Method number 2. You can go to that net profit column and there is a checkbox. You can select that checkbox. Method number 3. This net profit can be dragged and dropped to the field area here. Out of this, which I recommend is the third one, the green arrow. I recommend that green. Why I recommend the green is because this is a card. So I can drag it straight away, it will be placed. If I tick this also straight away, it will be placed. But later, in another few minutes, we are going to create a pie chart, column chart, bar chart. So you will get so many options here. Here, fortunately, we are getting only fields. Later, you may get so many options, column, rows, x-axis, y-axis. So many options will be available. So you have to understand that option. Before creating a report, you should understand the option. That's the reason I'm asking you to drag and drop it here. So better, I will drag that net profit and drop it to the field area. Yes. When I drag and drop this net profit to the field area in a card, it is displaying what is your total net profit. 236 millions is my net profit. We'll change it. We'll change the format. We'll change the exact value. We'll change the rupee symbol, currency symbol. Everything we'll do it one by one. So let me adjust the height and width because I don't want this much of bigger card. Let me reduce the height and width and I'll put the card somewhere else in the top left hand side. Okay. Done. Hope all are getting 236 millions. But I don't want this 236 millions. I want to get the exact value. What is this exact value? Whether it's a 2 crore, 20 lakhs or whatever it is. I want the exact value to be displayed. And I want the comma separators to be displayed. And I want the currency symbol. For example, if it is an Indian currency symbol or whether it's a dollar, I want to display the currency symbols here. And I don't like this title to be on the bottom. Normally, we prefer to have the title on the top of my visual. Like this, we are going to make some changes. This is the basic here. Based on this only, we are going to create other visual. Any queries, any questions, ask me. I can repeat it any number of times. Select this card. Select the card. Go to the right hand side. Already we have inserted a visual. This part is done. Now we are going to format the visual. Go to the second button, format your visual. Click on the format your visual. Two sub option is available. Visual, general. What is that visual? What is the general? Visual. This is contextual. What is meant by contextual? Based on the visual, what are all the options under this will change. Since I am using a card, I have only two options, call out value and category label. If you use a pie chart, you will get some other option. If you are getting a line chart, you will get some other option. Column chart, you will get some other. So based on the chart, this option may change. It's contextual. It will change based on the chart wise. But if you go to the general, this is common for all the visual. Whatever the visual you insert, if you go to the general, you will get the same option. Properties, title, FX, data format, header icon, tooltip, alt text. This will be common for all the visual. Any visual you insert, this tool will be common. But this one is contextual. It may vary from visual to visual. Okay, we'll explore everything one by one. First, let us go to the visual. I don't want this 236 millions. I want the exact value. So go to visual, call out value, go to call out value. Under call out value, you can see the display units is auto. Auto is automatic. I don't want automatically. I want it either in thousands, millions, billions, or I don't want it. I want the exact value. Unfortunately, India is the only country where lakhs and crores are used. So that's not available on the list. So you have to select either thousands, million, billion, trillions, or none. None means exact value. So let us say none. Yes. Now it shows me the exact value. 23 crores, 60 lakhs, 6,560. So this is my exact value. So go to format. Under format, visual, call out, display units. Please remember this name. What is this name is? Display. Please remember it. Based on this, we are going to do some activity. Display units. Whenever you want to change the million, billion, trillions into a normal value, you have to go to display units. Please remember that. Display units. Then, I don't like this title, sum of net profit. I don't want it. I want my own title on the top. So I want to switch off this title. So go to the same format. Switch off this category label. Switch off. It's on. Switch off. I am switching off that category label. So that heading is switched off. I want to give my own title. Or we are going to give our own title. General. Go to general. Title. Go to general. Switch on the title. Switch on the title. Type the title. Switch on the title. It's asking for the title. Type it here. Sum of net profit. I'm typing my own title here. Sum of net profit. That's my title. So we are switched off the default title of Power BI and we are giving our own title here. Sum of net profit. Enter. Other formatting, your creativity, you decide. Suppose I want the title should be little bit bolder. So let me make it as bold. With the title color, I will put a white color. Background color, I will put some other color. Maybe as per your company, I will put in a gray. Center alignment. Title. Center alignment of the title. Yes. Your wish. These are all your own creativity. So what are all the things I did is I gone to format, general, title, typed the title, bold it, text color, background color, and center alignment. Next is the rupee symbol and the comma separators. Okay. Now I want to put I don't know. Yes. What happens, sir? That's why I'm saying ask me immediately. Visual. Switch off the category label. I'm marking it on the screen and I'm showing it. Okay. Select this card. Go to the general again. Title we have done. I think furthermore I don't want the title to be done. I will reduce the title. I will compress the title because I don't want it. Or you can have it also, your wish. I am reducing it. Under the general, scroll down. Data format. Go to the general. Data format. Under data format, apply settings to. Apply settings to net profit. What is the format you want? You can see there is an arrow mark available. Go to the net profit. What is the format you want? Whether you want a general format, whole number, decimal number, currency, percentage, scientific, custom. I want currency. Let us say currency. Yes. You will get automatically the rupees currency symbol and you will automatically get the comma separators. If you are not getting that Indian currency symbol, you can change it here by going to the currency format. There are various types of currency format available. You can select it. Suppose you want to present it in dollar, euro, any currencies, you can select it here. So I selected English India. The rupee symbol with the comma separators. What is your currencies by default? So you're getting the rupee symbol, right? Some system is US format means you will get dollar. But if it is dollar, your comma will be in a different area. Done. Clear. Here one bigger problem is you have to manually select it. There will be so many. Actually, India has more currencies. English India, Assami India, Hindi India, Telugu India, Tamil India, Urdu, Kannada. Any Indian select, you can select it. It's not required English India. There are so many. You scroll down, there are so many available here. No other go, you have to manually select it. So many available here. Nepali India, Manipur India, Malayalam, Marathi, anything. All are same. Kashmiri. Okay. Right. We have successfully inserted one card and we have inserted the net profit and we displayed the net profit. Now, let us insert one more visual. In this visual, I want to display what is the number of invoices we have made. I want to find out how many invoices we have made. Count of invoice numbers. Let us go with the same card. I am going to use the same card again. I am going to use the same card. So let us place the cursor on some empty area. Go to the card again. I will click on the card. Whenever you insert a visual, make it as a practice, make it as a habit. Place the cursor on the empty area. Why I say this is because unknowingly if you selected some visual, if you have placed some box or something, you can see the visualization may not be available sometimes. But if you selected a visual, unknowingly I am selecting pie chart. The card will turn into a pie chart. So it will override it. So please be careful. Anyway, there is an option of undoing. Control Z will work. But better place the cursor on some empty area. Let me insert a card. Same card. I click on the card. And let us drag the invoice number and drop it to the field area. I'm dragging the invoice number and drop it to the field area. But could you tell me why it is showing something like 8 millions? Because it's saying the sum of invoice number. Actually, we don't want sum of invoice number. What we want here? Count of invoice number. How can I change my formula? Very simple. On the field area here, there is an arrow mark. On the field area, there is an arrow mark available here. Click on the arrow mark and you can change the formula. Could you tell me what is the difference between there is sum, average, minimum, maximum, count, count distinct? What is the difference between count and count distinct? Count distinct and count, what is the difference? Count will not count the duplicate values. Count will count the duplicate values also. So which is better to find the invoice number? Count distinct or count? Count distinct or count? Count distinct. Because I don't want the duplicate invoices to be counted. I want only the unique invoices to be counted. Count distinct. Huh? Space will not be. Space will be null. Null will not be considered. Count distinct. There are 3,200 invoices totally available. 3,200 invoices. But could you tell me, I want to maintain same format, whatever the format applied. Formatting means what I'm saying is not the data format. Data format is that rupee symbol, comma separated. I don't want that. I want the same color, this background, this font, this color, background. I want the same background format for this also. And heading, of course, the heading we have to type it manually. I want to retain the same format. Could you tell me how can I make the same format for one visual to another visual? How can I maintain the same format from one visual to another? I think we have it in Excel, Word and PowerPoint also. Format? Painter. Very good. Let me select the first card. Go to Home tab. But unfortunately, you will not see any differences. The reason is you didn't type a heading for this card. If you typed the heading, you would have seen the difference. Type the heading and format it, or format it and type it. Both are same. Let me select this card. Format Painter. Select the card. Click on Format Painter. Select this card. But nothing is happening here. Why nothing is happening? As I told, I didn't type the heading. If I typed the heading, I would have seen that change. I didn't type the heading. So let us go to Format, General, Title, type the title. Count of invoice. I'm just counting invoices. How many invoices are there? Or number of invoices. Count of invoice numbers. Your wish. I have given my own title here. Any name. And I recommend, it's your option, it's not mandatory, I recommend, whenever you insert a visual, try to have some shadow for example, I have two visuals, but unfortunately I am not able to find, I have two visuals here. To have a better view presentation, I recommend to put a shadow for that visuals. Select this visual, format your visual, General, select the visual, format your visual, General, FX, EFFECTS, FX, shadow, switch on the shadow. Same for the next card, I switch on the shadow. Now only I am able to find there are two visuals available and size of the two visuals are different. After applying the shadow only I am able to recognize it. So I repeat it, go to format, FX, shadow. Format, general, FX and shadow. Turn the shadow. Okay. I recommend this. This is your option, your wish. The size is not good. I will reduce the size of this card. Yes. Now it's okay. Done. Third, one more visual. I don't know whether we can publish one report today. For the RGB for the gray, so that red green. The color has some RGB. Red, green, blue. Done. How can I get a, suppose if you are getting a comma separator for this, okay. I want a comma separator for this. I want 3200, 3 comma 200. So I want a comma separator for this. Because as I told, it will copy only the format, color background, not the data format. Data format is not copied. Only the color background will be copied. Select this card, go to format, general, data format. Under this, which format I prefer? I don't want a currency here. We don't want the currency. Let it be the whole number. After selecting the whole number, you can see the 1000 separators. This 1000 separators should be on. 1000 separators should be on. Then you will get the comma separators. Because I cannot use a currency for this. This is not a currency. It's a count of invoice numbers. Go to general, data format, whole number, 1000 separators. Okay. Done. Let us insert a visual. We are going to insert one more visual. In this visual, let us create some chart. This is card, very simple, just to display a single value. You can go for a card. Now we are going to insert a visual. For example, I want to insert a visual. Let me take some column. Maybe let me take this department name. Department wise, I want to know what is the total cost. Each department wise, what is the total cost? So there is a column called as departments and there is a column called as total amount. Not displaying one amount, I want to display some visual, maybe a chart. And I want to know which department has the highest total cost. I want to know which department has the highest total cost. Could you tell me which could be the best visual for this? Out of many, which one is highest? I may have 10 departments, 7 departments. I want to know which is the highest total cost. Which department is holding the highest total cost. Which could be the best chart? Go to format, build visual. What could be the best chart for it? Any idea? Column chart. Can we go with column chart? But column chart, line chart, bar chart is used for comparison of your data. Trending. Last month, this month, 1 year to another year, one customer to another customer, one department to another one. You want a comparison, then we can go for a column chart. But here it's not comparison. One out of many. Out of many, I want to know which is best, which is highest. So for that, Pie chart is the best. Super. Let me click on that pie chart. I will explain each chart. What are all the data can be used for which chart? I will explain one by one. One out of many. Out of many, which one is highest? The best is pie chart. So go to build visual. Row number 1, 2, 3, 4. Third row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth option, pie chart. So go to build visual. Third row, fifth one, pie chart. Place the cursor on some empty area. Click on the pie chart. Here is the real challenge. So I'm going to say a small tips. If you know this tips, you can create any chart. 90% of your charting chapter is over if you know this tips. So I have inserted a chart. Right? In this chart, I want to display department wise what is the sum of total cost. When I inserted a pie chart, under this I am getting 4 options. When I inserted a card, it's very simple. I got only one option. We dragged and we dropped and we created a report. That's very simple. But when I insert a pie chart, I'm getting 4. If you insert a column chart, you may get 5. If you insert a bar chart, you may get a 6. If you insert a line chart, you may get 7 options. This option may vary from visual to visual. So here is a bigger question mark. Which has to be dragged where? I have legend, I have values, I have details, I have tooltips. Remember a very simple concept. What is my expectation is, I want department wise. My expectation of reporting is department wise, sum of total cost. This is the report which I expect. Correct? Sorry, unknowingly I closed it. Department wise, sum of total cost. Department wise. Whichever I am saying wise, drag it and drop it to the first area. Whichever I am saying wise, drag it and drop it to the first area. Whichever you want to summarize it, summing, counting, averaging, whichever you want to summarize it, drag and drop it to the second area. Remember this, 90%, even I can say 95% of your chart is having same concept. Which wise? First. Summarize, whichever you want to sum it up, that should be second, 95% of the chart. Maybe for a decomposition, maybe for the waterfall, it may change. All the other chart, 95% of the chart, same concept. Which wise? That should be first. Whichever you want to summarize it, that should be second. Now tell me here, I have 2 options here. Detailed tooltip will come to the later. I have 2 options, legend. Which I have to drag and drop it to the legend, which I have to drag and drop it to the value. Department should be at the legend area. First, I told you which wise, that should be first. Whichever you want to total it, sum it, average it, maximum, minimum it, that should be at the second area. So that means total cost should be the second area. If you understood this chapter, this concept, 95% of your chart is over. 95%. Let me do that. Department, I'll put it into legend. Total cost, I'll put it into values. That's it. We got a chart. Department wise, what is the sum of total cost? Okay. Which wise should be first? Whichever you want to summarize it, which by or which wise, that should be first. Whichever you want to total it, summarize it, that should be on the second. Okay? Done? I think I need a support from your side. Technically, we have a name for this. Could you tell me what is the name for this area in chart, even the Excel or anything? Legend. Very good. I don't want the legend at the right hand side. I want to place the legend at the bottom here. And I don't like this value. Here you can see it says 111 millions, 108 millions. 106 millions, 98 millions. I don't want this. I want the exact value. 9 crore means I want 9 crore. 11 crore means I want 11 crore. I don't want 11 millions or 12 millions. I don't want it. First, let me format it. I want the heading should be similar to this. Same heading should be color and formatting. So go to select this card, format painter, select this pie chart. Select the card, format painter. I selected the pie chart. You can see the same format is maintained. Now you help me here. I want to bring the legend at the bottom. Tell me how can I bring the legend at the bottom. Select this, then format, visual, very good. Then legend, excellent. Then bottom center position, and bottom center. I positioned it at bottom center. This is perfect. The next one is very vital. I don't want this 111 or 111 million, 108 millions, 106. I want the exact value. How can I change this exact value? General. Very good. Detail label. Then data format is for putting the currency symbols. Detail label. Then where is that? Detail label. After this, where is data value?
Label contains.
No, this is for displaying. I don't want this 108 millions. I want it as exact value. Data?
Value that we can get
I am saying where is the data value? I gone to detail label. Where is the data value? This one. This one. What you have to change here? This one. But I am getting only 11 millions, 108 millions. So I will change it to holder one. This is the reason I asked you to remember that name. I told you to remember that name. Whenever there is a million, billion has to be changed into normal one. I told you to remember that name, title. Did you remember the name? Display units. Very good. What you do is, don't search it like this. It will take some time. Because last session, I selected the card. Fortunately, inside a card, I have two options. So very easily, I found that display units and changed it. But when I come to the pie chart, I don't know where is the display units. Manually, I cannot go here and search it every time. So what you do is very simple. We know the name of it. What is the name? To convert the value into a normal one, the name is display units. So go to the search box here. There is a search box. You know the name. What is the name is? DIS, display units. It straight away appears here. Change it to none. Why to struggle and search it and find it? It's very big challenge. Just go here and change the display units as none. That's all. Now you will get the exact value. Correct? That's the reason I told you to remember that name. DIS. Just go to the search box and type it as DIS. And find the display units and make it as none. No need to manually find it and search it here. Done? Yes. Just a little bit bigger. Correct. As of now, whatever we did as of now from the afternoon, except the power query, except the count distinct, as of now, whatever we did, sum of net profit, count of invoice number, sum of total cost by department wise pie chart, whatever we did now, we can do it in normal Excel also. Correct? Whatever I did, I can do it in Excel itself, right? The same thing. I can find the net profit, I can find the count of invoice number, I can create a pie chart like this. But why Power BI is very powerful. Why Power BI is very popular? The reason is morning itself I told you what is a dashboard. Dashboard is a visual with interaction. That's very vital here. That's the main reason for this Power BI. Let me go to a particular department. This is the department quality. So quality department, I'll go to the quality department and just to make a click on the quality department. What has happened is automatically you are getting the sum of net profit for the quality department, sum of invoice for the quality department. It's automatically interacting. It's automatically interacting here. So I select any department here based on the department names. The total is automatically changing here. This is the power and this is the advantage of this Power BI. Correct. If you want to get back the data again, I have selected the quality department. I want the data back again. Click on the same quality department one more time or click somewhere else outside this pie chart area. You will get back the data. Next we'll see about conditional formatting. Tip, drill down. We have to see very important chapter of drilling down. Count of invoice number. This one. General data format. I made as a whole number. Switch on the thousand separate. Canvas settings. And extra fishing rod. See how to make it. This is as per the interest rate. There should be some reason why they are doing this. You are getting me or maybe I don't know. Last like one second. One small information. common information. I don't know whether you are getting that comma separator as it is. This is as per the Indian standard format. If you are getting as per US format or UK format, that is based on your language settings. Maybe your IT team or someone, they would have changed it. If you go to the search box and if you go to the language, just type search box and you go to the language settings or region settings or language settings. When you go to the region or a language settings, it should be India, English India. If it is not English India, if it is some other by UK or United States, you will get the comma separator as per that. But you should not change it. You have to talk to your IT team and ask them to change it. You don't change it here. Because if you change it, the entire system, it will get changed. Not only in Power BI, the entire system, all the software, it will get changed. If you are getting a comma separator as per Indian format, okay. If you are not getting it, then it's your regional setting. Okay. Pie chart is not completed. We have to see two things on the pie chart. Drill down, we have to see. We'll see one by one. At least before the break, we'll finish off one conditional formatting. If possible, tooltip also. Based on the selection, when I select a particular department, you can see my invoice number and net profit is changing. Based on my selection, it is changing here. For example, I want to do some conditional formatting here. For example, let me take something like I have some target. So we have some target. Let us take target is 650. Wherever my target is more than 650, it's number. When I select this, it's 676. When I select this, it's 668. When I select this, it's 652, 611, 593. So when I select this, this is changing, but I want to change the color here, conditional formatting. If my count of invoice number is more than 650, I want to give a green. Less than 650, I want to put a red. Simple conditional. Let us start with a simple conditional formatting. So I want to do a conditional formatting for this card. So select the card because we are going to do a conditional formatting for the card. Select the card and decide which format you want to change. Whether you want to change the background color or you want to change the font color. If you want to change the font color, go to visual, call out value, go to visual, call out value, color. Next to the color, you should get this FX. Whenever next to the color, if you are getting FX, that means you can do a conditional formatting. If you are not getting FX next to the color, you cannot do a conditional formatting. For example, let me take a pie chart. For example, in pie chart, I want to change this color. This slice color, each slice color, I want to change it. So we can go to the slices. Under slices, you can see color. Where suppose I want to change the color for the quality department. So I can select here quality, and I can change the color. Instead of this color, I can apply some other color. But unfortunately, next to the color, you are not able to see the effects. That means you cannot apply conditional formatting for the pie chart. Pie chart, you cannot apply the conditional formatting. But let me select the card and I'll go to the color, visual, color, effects. You can apply the conditional formatting. This is for font color because under the font there is a color. Suppose you don't want the font color, I want the background color to be changed. Then go to General, Effects, Background, color. You can see color next to the color, effects is available. You decide whatever you want. Whether you want a background color, you can come here. Font color, you can go there. Your wish. Your wish. Or you can do both also. Your wish. But I will go with the font color. You can select font color, background color. Your wish. I will go with visual, font, color, effects. It's opening a new dialog box and it's asking gradient. No, it's not gradient. The gradient will be useful for the chart, for a bar chart, column chart. You can use heat map. We'll come to the heat map. We'll see heat map in the later session. Now I don't like gradient. I recommend to go with rules. Go to rules. Under rules, it says, do you want to apply the rules for invoice number based on sum? No. I think in this card, we didn't apply the sum. I think we applied some other formula. Do you remember what is the formula we applied here? Count, distinct. So click here, and it's not based on the sum. It is based on the count distinct. So let me select count distinct. Because based on the count distinct, I want to apply the color. Minimum to what? Minimum to, let us say, I say 650 is my target. So I type 650 here. Minimum to 650. Minimum to 650. Let us say a red color. You can see that paint bucket. There is a red color. Select that red color. Minimum to 650. I will go with red. New rules. Next condition. More than 650. Here, type 650. But after typing 650, you can see there is an indicator, red indicator, and OK is graded out. Could you tell me why? Why this gray? We are getting a red indicator. Why this OK is graded out here? What's the reason? Yes, we didn't fix the upper limit. Very good. The upper limit has to be fixed. If you want to fix it, you can remove it and type it. Or if you don't want to fix it, you want your system to take the highest value. Highest value, let my system to take the highest value means very simple, delete that 0. If you delete the 0, system will take the maximum value automatic, highest. Maybe 1000, lakh, crore or whatever. It will take the highest value. But as of now, I am fixing it. Because everything will be green then. I will fix something. 1000. Minimum to some thousand. I'm just fixing it as 1000. That will turn into max. But what will happen is, why I'm not doing it, the reason is, if I'm not selecting even the by default, it will be 3200 will be green. I don't want that. That's why I'm not doing it. Everything will be green then. That's the reason I'm not doing it. So let us make this as 1000. And what's the color? Click here. There are various patterns of color. Unfortunately, green is not there. No problem. More color. Green. As I indicated in the morning, all the color are all mixture of RGB, red, green and blue. 0 to 255. 0 is minimum, maximum is 255. 0 to 255 is your color. If you want more greenish, you have to say more green. That is 255 is the highest. So it will be more greenish. So every color, as I told, even if a company is using a gray, you cannot just say gray. Suppose you select this gray will have some RGB. For everything there should be some RGB. You should not just say gray, you should not just say blue or green. That should be RGB for everything. So I select this RGB, maybe red 12, green is 235, blue is 49. Your wish, your wish. Or manually you can type it also. Let us say red as 0, blue is 49 and green is something 255. I will get this color. Your wish. So I'll say okay. I selected a green and I said okay. I come out of this and I click on OK here. Let me select it and check. I select a particular department. Yeah, it's green because it's more than 650. It's green, it's 650. 6 green, red, red. If my value is less than 650, I'm getting a red. If the value is more than 650, I'm getting a green. Simple conditional formatting. We'll see the next level of conditional formatting in our upcoming sessions. Select this card, format, color, effects. If you don't like the format, if you want to delete it, next to the color there is a eraser symbol. If you click on the eraser symbol, it will get deleted. Or you can click on effects to edit it. Okay. Tooltip, drill down, edit interaction, small multiples, parameters. So many are still pending. Done. I think I need this, or with all your permission, we'll save the file. Shall we take a short break? Yes, we'll take a break. After the break, still this, we have to complete at least 2 pages. We'll try to publish it today or maximum by tomorrow morning. Save this. I pause the recording. Yes, please. Before the break, we have seen how to create a visual. Based on the visual, how to interact it. It's by default, it's interacted. And based on the interaction, we have seen how to make a conditional formatting. Now we will see a small thing of tooltip. Tooltip. What is the tooltip? How to use this tooltip? For an example, it's not only this tooltip is not only available in Power BI. Tooltip is available in any software in the world. Whatever the software you open, any software you can open, and I place the cursor on some buttons. For example, assume I'm placing the cursor over this save button. It says this is used for saving. This is for undoing. This is for redoing. Like this, whenever you place the cursor on any button here, it shows some message. This is called as, technically this is called as tooltip. When you place the cursor, it is showing some message. That is called as tooltip. Same tooltip will appear when you place the chart. I have created a chart and I place the cursor over here. You can see it's giving a tooltip here. Quality department, this is the sum of total cost. It's giving us tooltip. Like this. Here when I place the cursor, it shows me the department name and it shows what is the sum of total cost. But I want to give other information also here. It is giving a department name and total cost, okay. But I want to give other information. For an example, I want to display what is my net profit. This net profit also I want to display it here. I want to display what is my material cost, what is my logistic cost, what is the discount value, what is the amount value here. Like this, I want to give some extra information to be displayed here without disturbing my chart. My chart is based on the total cost, that's okay. A chart is based on the total cost, correct. But I want to display other information also when you place the cursor over here. So, select the chart and small warning here is, your heading will get updated. Your heading will get updated or modified. No worries. We'll change the heading later also. Or now also you can change the heading. Later you can leave it. That's your wish. I will change the heading later. Let it get updated. I will change the heading later. Select this pie chart. Go to the first button here below the visualization. The first one. Build visual. Click on that build visual. Add data to your visual. Build visual. Scroll down further downwards. When I scroll down, you can see already we have used this legend. Already we are used to this value. Details, we'll see it later, maybe tomorrow. Below this, you can see tool tips. Tool tips. Now, what you do is under the tool tips, whatever you want to display, as I indicated, I want to display what is the net profit. So let me drag this net profit. I'm dragging the net profit, drop it to the tooltip area. So drag that net profit and drop it to the tooltip area. You can see two changes has happened. Change number one. As I told, the heading is getting updated. No worries, we'll modify it later. Now when you place the cursor over any one of the pie, we are getting the net profit also here. We are getting the total cost, we are getting the net profit for that particular department. Similarly, when I place the cursor, logistics, what is the total cost, what is the net profit. So when I place the cursor, it displays the net profit as well as the total cost. Let me do one more. Let me take the material cost. I want the material cost below this net profit. When I place the cursor, it shows the total cost, net profit, material cost. Like this, whatever you want it. I want the logistic cost also. On the tooltip, I want the logistic cost. Drag the logistic cost. I want the discount amount also. Discount amount. Like this, what I want just the amount also. I want the amount also to be displayed. Bring the amount here. Like this, whatever you want it, drag and drop it. Invoice number, I want to count the invoice number. Drag the invoice number here. But it's giving sum of invoice number. Make it as count. Click on the arrow mark here. How do we make it as count? Click on the arrow mark and make it as count distinct. So when I place the cursor over here, it shows all the information. Department name, total cost, net profit, material cost, logistic cost, discount, amount, invoice numbers. So everything is displayed when I place the cursor over here. Okay? But as I indicated, your heading is getting updated. I don't like this much bigger heading. I want to modify it. Go to format your visual. General. Format your visual. General. Title. Change the title manually. Sum of total cost by department wise. So I'm changing my title manually here. A bigger title is displayed. I don't like this much of bigger title. I remove this. I delete it and I'll type my own title here. Sum of total cost by department. So go to title and rename the title. Give some other title. So change because you already changed it manually. Tooltip you are not getting. Okay. Now, for example, when I place the cursor over this, we are getting a tooltip. Unfortunately, my page color is also white and tooltip color is also white, but I'm not able to see the background properly. Can I give a different color? Maybe dark mode. The background should be black and font code should be white. I want to change it. Like this, how we are having the title. When I place the cursor, my tooltip should have a different color. I don't want the white background. So select this pie chart, go to the format, general, go to the format, general, scroll down further, tooltip. I think tooltip is already on. If you don't want the tooltip, you can switch off it also. Suppose when you place the cursor, I don't want it means you can switch off it. I recommend better to switch on that. I'm not switching off. Format, tooltip, expand the tooltip. And last, text and background. Text. Go to the text and change all the text color, label color, value color, drill color, all the color. I will tell you what is the drill. Drill we'll see it in another few minutes. All the color make it as white. Label color white, value color white, drill color white. And background color, background. All the text color I made as white. The background color I will give some other color, maybe a black or gray, your wish. I'll put a black. So when I place the cursor, you'll have a black background and text will be white. So go to the general, under general, go to the tooltip, under tooltip text, change all the three colors to white and change this color to some other black. Next we'll jump to drill down. Okay. Yes. Let us insert one more visual. For example, we are going to create let us take the same pie chart. We'll later make it as a column chart or some other. Let us insert one more visual here. Yes. Shall we move on? Any challenges? Madam, done. Okay. Let me insert a visual. Everything you cannot insert a visual for every time. For example, I want to, there are so many columns available. I cannot create 10, 20 visual for every time. For example, let us take, I want to create a chart based on region, state, and let us take only three as of now. Region, state, and city. I want to know each south region, north region, east region, west region. I want to know what is the total amount net profit for my region wise. And I want to know what is the net profit for state wise, each state. Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, I want a state wise. And we have city names also. City names also I want to create a chart. So you cannot create three charts for everything. For example, I want to know the transaction type wise what is the total cost. I cannot create one more chart. Vendor type wise another chart. Maybe division wise, cost center wise, department wise. For everything you cannot create a chart. Instead, you can display everything in one chart. Everything you can do it in one chart. For that we have three possible methods. Method number 1, drill. Method number 2, small multiples. Method number 3, parameters. I don't know whether we can see parameter today. Parameter possible, we'll see it tomorrow. Parameter. So 3 types of ways available to display multiple things in one chart. So let us start with drill. Okay. So you decide. For example, what I want is, I want region wise, state wise, and city wise. These 3 things. Region, state, city, or state, city, region. I want to know what is the sum of net profit for these 3 things. I don't want 3 chart. I want to display everything in one chart. Okay. Decide which should be the hierarchy. Tell me which should be the first one, which should be the second, which should be the third. I have city, region, state. So region is first, correct? Region, then state, then city. Super. Super. Perfect. You decide this hierarchy, then we'll create a chart now. Let us start with the pie chart. I think column chart looks good, but still we don't know about column chart. First we'll start with pie chart, then we'll go with the column chart. Place the cursor on some empty area. Pie chart. I click on the pie chart. I place the cursor on some empty area here. I selected the pie chart here. Pie chart. Now tell me region wise. Sum of net. First let me take the region wise. So tell me where can I drag and drop the region, or where can I drag and drop the net profit. So region should be at legend area. Net profit should be at value area. Perfect. Let me do this. Region at a legend and net profit at the value area. This is perfect. You can see this is very simple. It's similar to the earlier chart. What is the major difference in this? It's very simple. Is as it is similar to the old one, what we have created department wise, same like. But the main advantage, main difference is now we are going to do one more change. Region is already done. Now below the region, let me drag that state and drop it below the region. So drop it below the region, not somewhere else, below the region. So let me drag that state and drop it below the region. Do you see any changes on your screen after dragging and dropping? Do you see any changes on your screen? You should see a change. You should see a change. Watch it, you should see a change. What is the changes? Some arrow marks was added. Early you would have not seen this arrow mark. Correct. Before dragging that state, I will do it again. I will close this state. I close this. No arrow marks here. But when I drag the state and bring it here, there is an arrow mark. Let me finish it up. Let me drag and drop the city into the legend. So we got region, we got state, we got city. So as you are told, I followed your hierarchy. First is region, then state, then city. Now what is the purpose? What is the advantage? And what is the usage of this? Let me go to the chart. We'll convert this chart into, actually column chart looks much good compared to this, but we'll do that. Select this chart. 4 arrows are appearing. Up arrow, single down arrow, double down arrow. Now with one holder, we'll do everything. First let me start with the single down arrow. Up arrow is already graded out, deactivated, because already we are in the first level. So don't do anything. Select the second arrow. Switch on that. How do we switch on? Click. Just to make a click. When you click, it is switched on. Now this drill down is switched on. What is the advantage and purpose? Let me go to something here. This is my south region. So I switch it on that arrow and I click on the south region here. Simple. Now tell me what has happened here. All the states for what? South region. Under the south region. Suppose I will go to a particular region, Karnataka, and make a click. Under Karnataka, what is the state-wise report? Drill up, drill up, drill up. Once again comes to the first level. So one chart, you can display everything here. One chart. One chart. So select this state, sorry, region, city, state, sorry, under state, city wise. Like this, you can drag as much as possible as you wish. For example, I will drill up. I will explain what is this double arrow. Double arrow I will explain in another few minutes. Drill up, drill up. Now, if you want to drag one example, region, state, city. Under city, I want to know what is my payment method. How many cash payment, how many check payments, how many credit card payments. So let us take the payment method and I will put it below the city. Let me click on this drill down. Select a city, sorry, region. Under region, state wise. Select the state, city wise. Select the city. payment method wise. So everything we can see it in one chart. Drill up, drill up, drill up. Okay. Here you can see it will show you here when it's drilling down. Click on this, drill up, drilling down. This region, below the region state, below the state city, below the city payment method. First arrow is good, looks good in pie chart, but second arrow doesn't look much good in pie chart. Better to convert this into a column chart. Same thing, you can convert this into a column chart also. Same thing, or you can take a copy and do it. I will convert this into a column chart. How can I convert this into a column chart? It's very simple. Select the visual, go to the format. I think I will go with the fourth column, clustered column chart. Stacked 100% bar chart, we'll see it in the next session. Now let us go to this clustered column chart. I click on the clustered column chart. Sorry, select this, go to format, clustered column chart. Yes. This chart has turned into a clustered column chart. Same chart I have turned into clustered column chart. Let us see what is happening in the same thing will happen. Click on this drill down. Select a particular region, south region. Under south region, you are getting state wise. Here the advantage is it will show you what is the region. This Karnataka, Kerala belongs to which region? South region. I click on Karnataka. Under Karnataka, state wise, city wise. Under city, payment method wise. Drill up, drill up. Now, can you help me on this? Now, I switch off this single arrow. I switch off the single arrow. This double arrow. Let me select this double arrow. When I click on double arrow, here it shows state-wise report. Could you tell me what is the difference between that single arrow and this double arrow? Double arrow, when I click on single arrow also, it's showing state-wise report. But when I click on the double arrow, it's also showing state-wise report. What is the difference between and the earlier one and this one?
Single state which one?
There it will filter the single state. Suppose I click on south, under south it shows the state-wise. But here it shows all the state-wise. Suppose someone is asking, I don't want south region state. Show me all the state-wise report, not a particular city state. I want to see all the state-wise. Then you can click on this double arrow. And someone wants to see all the city-wise report, not drilling down to the region and state. I want to see all the city-wise. Click on the double arrow again. All the city-wise. And all the payment method-wise. Click on this. First you should have switched off this. Then just to click on double arrow. No need for turn. Just to click on the double arrow. Just to click. Click, that's all. Get city-wise, state-wise. That's all. Now you are getting all the state-wise. Not pertaining to the particular region, all the state. Madam, all south region click panna, south region irukka state mattum vandudha. Drill up, come upwards. Drill up, drill up. Switch off this. All the cities are different on states. All the payment rights. Other cities. Other Okay. So drill up. I'll come to the first level again. Single arrow you have to on and off. Double arrow no need to on and off. You have to just click it. Single arrow on and you have to select the region. Under region you have to select city. Under city you have to select something. But this double arrow no need for on and off. Just click it. It will go down automatically. And this one, someone is asking here if I click it all the state, all the cities. That's okay. But here someone is asking under central region what are all the state wise. Under east region what are all the, I want to see everything in one screen. So now you click this. You expand all the level, all the hierarchy. So central what are all the state wise. East what are all the state. North what are all the state. South what are all the state. West what are all the state. It goes bigger. Now I once again expand further. Central region, state wise, city wise. It goes very bigger here. You can see a very big chart. So central region, all the states, all the cities. Central east region, all the states, all the cities. Similarly for all the regions. Drill up, drill up, drill up. Like this, one chart you can display everything. One chart. Okay. Now, help me here. I don't want this millions. I want the exact value to be displayed here. Exact value. Exact value has to be. I don't like this million, billion, trillion. I want the exact value. And I want to display central region, what is my value? South region, east region, what is my value? The value also to be displayed on the top. I want to know the value, like how it is displaying for a pie chart. Same like I want to display this. First, this I have to change it. So display units, very good. Select the chart. Format your visual. Where can I find the display units? Search it, very good. Go to the search box and just type DIS. DIS, change the display units to none. Now you will get this 2 million, 2 crores, or what is the exact value. So go to the display units and change the display units as none. We did it from the morning twice or thrice. Close this DIS, you can close it now. I want to display the values here on the top. So I'm going to display the value. Data label on. Switch on the data label. That's all. Now it's displaying the data label. Okay. Let us do one conditional formatting for this. Okay. Now, based on the region wise, I want to know which region has more net profit. I want to give a green. Which region has lesser net profit. I want a yellow. Very lower, I want to make it as red. Same thing I want to do it if I go for city wise, state wise also I want to do the same thing. Don't do the conditional formatting everything. Do it once. It automatically applies to the entire chart. Select this chart. Select the chart. Format your visual. Select the chart. Format your visual. This chart is a column chart. This is a column chart. So go to columns. Columns. Since it's a column chart, you have to go to visual columns. Format your visual columns. If it is a bar chart, you have to go to bars. But since it's a column chart, we'll go to columns. FX, very good. Next to the color, FX. Next to the color, FX. I think I told you this, for the chart, the best one is gradient looks good for the chart. So instead of the rules, let us make it as gradient. And it's asking gradient. Do you want to give a gradient color based on region wise? No. I don't want to give a color based on region wise. I want to give a color based on the net profit. If my net profit is more, I want to give a green. If the net profit is lesser, then yellow. Very lesser, then it's red. So it's not based on the region wise. It's based on the net profit. So let me click here. Select net profit. Because I want the color based on the net profit, not based on the region names. So net profit. Lowest value. What is the color? Let us say I follow the traffic signal colors. So let us say red. The lowest most values we are making it as red. Middle color, maybe traffic signal color, middle color, yellow. Highest value, blue or green, your wish. I'll go with green. Lowest is red, middle is yellow, highest is green. Okay, let me check. Based on the values, the colors are changing. Select the chart. Format your visual. Columns. FX. Gradient. Gradient color based on the net profit. It's not based on the state or something. It is based on the net profit. Color you decide. Lowest I made it as red. Middle I have given it as yellow. Highest I have given it as green. This is your wish. Normally I follow the traffic colors. I used the traffic colors. You can decide your own colors. Okay. Yes. Wherever the value is more, you will get a green. Wherever the value is lesser, you will get a red. Sorry, yellow. Very less means red. Let me check that. I'll drill down further and check. I'll use drill down. Can I check it for state wise? Yes, state wise you can see there is a color. Can I check it for city wise? City wise you can see the color. Drill up, drill up, drill up. Conditional formatting for a chart. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Okay. Select this chart, format your visual, columns, select the chart, format your visual, columns, under columns, below the color, FX, gradient. By default, it will show you some rules or anything. I'll make it as gradient. And here it's net profit. It's not based on the region or state. It should be net profit. And you decide the colors. Color is your wish. Lowest I have given red. Middle I have given yellow. Highest I have given green. Sir? You have to select this, sir. Add middle color. Add middle color. Yes, I think small multiples, edit interaction, parameters. Unfortunately, we cannot see it today. One chapter we'll see it finally. Say okay. I want to insert another visual here. Let us insert one more visual. Rearranging the visual, we'll do it finally. Let us insert a visual. Maybe let me take the same column chart, clustered column chart. I select this clustered column chart here. Place the cursor on some empty area. Select the clustered column chart. Now, just watch here. Now, we are going to create a chart. Invoice date wise. Sum of net profit or total cost, that's your wish. Let us take the net profit. Invoice date wise. Let us drag the invoice date and drop it to the x-axis. Invoice date I am dragging and dropping into the x-axis. You can see some changes has happened here. Earlier, previous exercise, what we did is we dragged the region. After dragging the state, we got that arrow marks on the top of the chart. But here, when I drag the date, invoice date, automatically that arrow is appearing here. Automatically the arrow is appearing. What is the advantage? What is the purpose? We'll see that. Now let us put the net profit into the y-axis. So we got a chart. Year-wise, showing a chart 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. Year-wise, it is showing a chart. Perfect. But you know what is the purpose and advantage of this single arrow? Let me click on this single arrow. Select a particular year. I select 2024. It will drill down. You will get quarter-wise report. Quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. Let me select some quarter. You will get month-wise report. Let me select month. You will get day-wise report. So everything in one chart. Drilling down. Drill up, drill up, drill up. So drag that invoice date to x-axis, net profit to y-axis. Switch on this drill down, single arrow. Then click on this any year. You'll get quarter wise. Select a quarter. You'll get month wise. Select a month. Day wise. Simple. Drill up, drill up, drill up. Very simple. Drag the invoice date to x-axis. Click on the year. Same chart. Same chart. Same chart what I used here. Drag the invoice date to x-axis. Net profit. Which wise is first? Whichever summarize it second. That's all. switch on that single arrow. I'm repeating it third time, sir. Switch on the single arrow. Click on a particular year. You will get quarter wise. Click on a particular quarter. You will get month wise. Click on a particular month. You will get day wise. If you have minutes, hours also, hour wise, minutes wise, seconds wise. But it's not there in the data. That's why it stopped at day wise. If you have hours and minutes also, you will get it. Hour wise, minutes wise, seconds wise. Drill up, drill up, drill up. These are all the things impossible, correct? If you are using Excel or any other tool. Other than Power BI, if you are doing it in some other, this is impossible. And what is this one, double arrow? What this double arrow will do? When I click on double arrow, now it's showing quarter wise. What is this quarter? All the year. It's not pertaining to 2022, 2023. All the year quarter 1, all the year quarter 2, all the year quarter 3. Same like, click here. All the month, January for all the year. 2021, 22, 23, all the years January. All the years and all the months and all the days. Drill up, drill up, drill up. This one will give a split. 2022, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, 2023, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, 2024, 2020. Once again, click here. Year-wise, quarter-wise, month-wise. Go further, year-wise, quarter-wise, month-wise, day-wise. Day by day, every day, day by day report. So, however you want the report, you can drill up, drill out, drill up, drill up. Finally, we'll see one final tips here. This we have to create further more visuals. Unfortunately, we are not able to. As I told, we are lagging behind. But we'll see one small tip. Assume this report, I have published it and I want to show this report in a meeting like this. I want my audience should have more focus on this column chart. There are 6 or 7 charts, but I want my audience should get more focus on this chart. So what I can do, select the chart and there is an option called as focus mode. You can see this one, focus mode. Just to click on that focus mode. So click on the focus mode. So only this chart will be on your screen. Your audience will have only the focus on the screen. They cannot see the other charts. Even though there are 20 or 30 charts available, they will have focus only on this chart. Back. But I want my audience to focus. They should see the other chart, but the focus should be on this. So click on 3 dot. Click on 3 dot. Spotlight. Spotlight. So there is a spotlight for this chart. Other charts are graded out. This chart is spotted. Spotlight. Click on 3 dot. Spotlight. So you'll get a spotlight. As I indicated, unfortunately, we are not able to publish at the cutoff. Completing the publishing of report today, we are not able to. See about edit interaction. One more chapter is edit interaction. Sorting our chart, small multiples, parameters. Then we have to publish our report. As of now, I believe we have seen only 3 visuals. So tell me what are the 3 visuals? Card, pie chart, column chart. That's it. Still are pending. And as of now, we have seen how to handle the data based on only one flat table. How to bring the data if the data is in 3 sheets, 3 files, identical, non-identical, different columns, same columns. How to convert, how to write the formulas and functions. without writing the if function, without writing the lookup function. When you come for the advanced Excel, I will say stop using VLOOKUP, start using XLOOKUP. When you come for the next level of Excel, Power Pivot and Power Queries, I will say stop using XLOOKUP, stop using formulas. Here I am going to say the same thing tomorrow. Stop using formula. Don't write formulas and functions. Without writing the formula, arrive at VLOOKUP or anything without writing the formulas. That's what we are going to cover tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow morning we should have started with Power Queries straight away. But unfortunately, we didn't complete the chapters. We have to complete, then we'll start with Power Queries. So, who have already attended that Excel session, I think you will be knowing it. Normally, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, I will give you the list of shortcut keys. But unfortunately, in Power BI, we have only 5 shortcut keys. Control C, Control V, Control S, Control Z, Control Y. Only 5 shortcut keys. No shortcut keys. We are depending more on mouse in Power BI. So, I will share you the cheat sheet, that is what is the workflow, what are all the things to be done, how to publish it, what are all the workflow, 5 workflows. So everything is available as a cheat sheet here. Back side of this cheat sheet, I think my email ID, website, mobile number, YouTube channel, website, everything is available. On this YouTube channel, I think already I have published the morning session video. This video session, I try to publish it maximum by tonight. It's available on the YouTube channel on the back side. Today we have delayed by half an hour in the morning due to various reasons. Tomorrow we should start at sharp at 8:30. Try to be here as soon as possible. As I told, we are lagging behind. We have to cover so many concepts with all your